11:49 a.m. Some of the housemates are in the kitchen. It's been 11 minutes since Rachel completed her part of the Don't Come Dine With Me task.
Oh, thanks for reading. No, it's nice. From what you had, I can't believe you whipped that up.
No, you did a good job for what you had.
Presentation looked fabulous.
I can't cook for shit. If that had been me that had to whip that up, I'd have been well impressed with myself, because regardless of what she had to use...
Mario, let me have a go at your wing.
I really can't cook at all. I didn't even know how to turn the oven on. I would have been a hypocrite to give her a fork, because I wouldn't have been able to do that. So I compared it to what I could do. I was thinking about going higher, because I would have absolutely balls that up. It tastes like shit, but you got to take away the fact that they were the ingredients that she was given.
Have you ever tasted a worse meal than that?
I'd rather have eaten that than
I think there could have been worse ingredients, put it that way.
Steve has come to the diary room.
Well, first of all, I hope you enjoyed your breakfast this morning, because I certainly didn't. You've got to give the girl a due. She made the best of what she had, but even that wasn't good enough in my eyes.
What did you want to talk to Big Brother about?
Obviously, since the pocket rocket Baroness Keeley came out of her spaceship and decided to take control of the Big Brother house, she's trying to use her management skills, and she's just trying it on with the other guys and trying to get them to go against me. I can't have some little pocket rocket come in here for a day or two and try and take over control of the house. Obviously, we've been together for 5 weeks, so it's pretty hard nut to crack, but she's having a good crack at it. She knows what she's doing. She's quite clever, I think, really, deep down. I don't like to admit it, but I think she is. And she did say she wants to be the Baroness Toad of the Big Brother house, but I've convinced her she needs to do a lot more first. Obviously, she's using her good looks and her charm and all the rest of it, but I think I'll hold my own against Keeley any time.
12:41 p.m. Some of the housemates are in the nest talking about nominations.
It's people that make me teas and coffees. How can I go voting for people that make me tea and coffee? It's people that's good. It's people that's good for me.
Well, that's easy. Just vote for me, because I don't make you fuck all.
To be honest, you should be the first one on my list today, because you don't really do anything for me at all. Nothing. Nothing at all. You should be top my list. Number one. I've got one, I just need another one.
Can you imagine it like that? I'm going to nominate you because you don't do fuck all for me.
New housemates Keeley, Andrew and Rachel cannot nominate or be nominated this week.
I look like a pizza maker.
Ben is the first housemate to nominate.
Hello, Ben. Please could you give the name of your first nomination and explain your reasons for this nomination?
I think I'm going to choose Iffy because she does rather take things too seriously, and there is a slight lack of humour at times. Obviously, the new housemates arrived on Friday night, and on Saturday morning, Keeley got up very early and totally blitzed the kitchen, and I think Iffy got a bit miffed, and one of her lines was, "I clean this kitchen virtually every day and nobody thanks me." So I think that showed a slight lack of humour and slight taking things too seriously.
Please could you give the name of your second nomination?
Big Brother, my shock second nomination, unbelievably, wait for it, is Steve. His snoring is out of control. It shouldn't be a big deal. But, you know, we are in a communal area, and often Steve rightly pulls me up on lack of team spirit and not, you know, being too much of an individual, not playing things for the group as a whole. But surely that applies to him at night in terms of snoring. And the snoring is getting impossible. It is preventing other people from having good night's sleep.
My first nomination is going to be for Iffy, because half the time I don't have a clue what she's talking about, and she kind of drains me because she talks at you, not with you. I don't know if she just likes the sound of her own voice. I don't know. But it's quite irritating.
Kiva,
Yeah.
please could you give the name of your second nomination?
Okay, so my second nomination is going to be for Corin. I just think that you have to have some kind of respect in here for people's moods. And it's hers, like when she's singing at the top of her voice and going, are you loving it? Are you loving it? When there's nothing really to love, it might be a shitty day. I just think you should give people their space. Like, I at times have to walk out of the room when she's singing, like, at the top of her voice like that. I do, every time. It's really, really gets on my nerves, like. It's really irritating.
First nomination is going to be Kiva. Like, listen, like, last week, I know I nominated Kiva because she needs to put a smile on her face and all that, but, like, I'm letting it go and, like, I'm starting afresh. And, like, I'm just going to add for the fact that she picked Nathan last week, like, because I didn't really want Nathan to go, like, so I just thought it were unfair that she didn't have a think about a decision she just picked. Like, can I have that?
Please could you give the name of your second nomination and explain the reasons for this nomination?
John James, just because he's very much doesn't like to call somebody on their appearance and attack them for the way they look and all that. Yeah, he took the mickey out of my voice and, like, called me about having fake boobs and that. So basically, like, practice what you preach, so to speak. Do you know what I mean? Like,
my first nomination this week is it's going to be Iffy. Iffy's probably the hardest person in you, and I'm a little bit intimidated by her. Simmering underneath that beautiful exterior is an interior that could get very malicious at times. I mean, I think she could lick out a few beatings to some of the people in here. I don't want to be on the back end of one of them beatings, tongue lashings. I think the second person, I think you gotta be Corin. I just think there's a few people out there that have got some concerns regarding how genuine Corin is. That there's another side to her that hasn't quite come out yet, which I think can be quite, could be quite angry and aggressive. And I think maybe with Corin, some things could come up in the coming days which are quite confrontational.
The first nomination is for Kiva. I think I don't actually, I actually dislike her. I'm not going to try and tell myself that I do because I don't. I heard her say something like, I just can't stand do-gooders. Do-gooders are people who do good things. Is that a bad thing? And if you don't like them, then I don't like you. So that was the first thing, and I thought, oh, that really annoyed me. Then stuff like, she'll say, lick arse. When you mean the word lick arse, do you mean people who go up to people's arses and lick them, literally lick them, or do you mean people who are considerate and think about how people might be feeling and say things that will make that person feel good? Because if it is, then I'm definitely one of those as well. I'm sorry. To have a happy life and a happy environment is to have the people around you happy.
Please could you give the name of your second nomination?
Right, same person as last week. Love him to bits. It's Ben, by the way. He has an inability to empathise with other people. He will never, ever be able to go, let me imagine it from your point of view. I'm baffled by him. He lives in his own little world. He'll stand from the balcony of his big mansion with 10,000 maids and luxury, and then he'll look over the balcony and be like, the world is such a horrible place. People should donate money to that charity. They should. And then someone will say, why don't you? And he'll be like, I don't know them. I don't know them. I need to help my next door neighbour build their golf course, so I'll help in that way. And I just think, oh my God, literally, people like you make me sick.